thank you so much for doing this for me. It's honestly the biggest honour, and you have my eternal gratitude for this. I know that becoming a human is slightly daunting, even if temporarily. As you can see, I'm currently in my half-human form, just to, get you acclimatized a little bit. I know it can be scary, but, well, it's not that bad, you see. Well, humans have nice nature on their planet, and nice architecture, a little primitive, but still fine, It's just, for my recent studies, I really would need a new spy to go down and have a bit of a chat with some of the humans and just kind of, befriend them or something. I'm currently working on your wig. It's a little shaken up, shall we say. Yes, it got a little bit tangled through the last travel. Yeah. The colour's fine, right? We can adjust the length. Yeah. I mean, I personally like this length, but if you prefer something shorter or a different style, we can always do that. But, yes. So, let me ask you some questions. What was it that really took your fancy when deciding on doing this? Payment, good payment. Well, yes, that's good. Do you happen to know a lot about humans, or is this more of a first-time excursion type thing? Right. Yes, I actually do have a bit of a leaflet. You do speak a few of the human languages, so that's perfect. I will, however, get you up to date. I mean, the year is currently 2023, so depending on who you hang out with, I'll keep you up to date with some of the memes from this year and some of the, things that happened. So, okay, I think we're almost done here. Lovely. And you are okay with your face being changed for a short amount of time? Yes, well, this type of plastic surgery isn't as permanent, like I said. It's pretty much just sticking some stuff to your face and, doing a bit of paint on it. Yeah, just a light paint job. So, yes, usually humans don't have green skin or blue skin like we do. So, well, you'll have to pick a colour. Okay, I'll leave a chart for you over there. And, yeah, just nothing purple, nothing too red unless it's slightly more pink, but even there, yeah, you just choose whatever you think is good for you. Okay, so do you mind this length? Is it okay for you? Yeah, okay. So this is very, very easy to attach. I won't do it right now because I have to get you all cleaned up first. However, I just want to show you the inside here. It's got this like scrunchy texture here, and this is just basically keeping all the hairs in one place. And you can actually tighten the back here if you want to make it fit your head better. I did measure you last week, so this should fit no problem, but if you feel like it is slipping a little bit, we can always adjust it in the back. Okay, so we can always adjust it in the back if you feel like it's needing some extra security. Yeah? Okay. I'll put this to the side for now. Okay? Just like so. Keep it nice and neat. Okay. So, let me have an overall look at you, okay? we will be applying some ears to you later on, okay? And we will give you the ears that can also change colour, so it would work well with the rest of your skin on your face, okay? Some humans tend to go a little red when they are embarrassed or they feel a little flushed from the heat, so we will make sure that that also can adapt a little bit, okay? Now, most humans don't have these pointy ears, and if they do, they were usually surgically made that way, and they are also not this long. So you want to make sure that they are slightly more curved in a rounder shape, okay? We'll be sending you to my colleague for that. Now, I will be looking at your eyes today. We're going to apply a bit of a mold, okay? And then we're going to adjust it to a shape that we think is appropriate. Obviously, our eyes are usually a lot bigger than the human eyes, so we would just have to shrink it down a bit. And you should not have any problem seeing since the pupil is still in the middle, and I think it will be better for you as well because of the direct sunlight on that planet, so I think that should work just fine. Okay, so we will start with a little ear clean actually, just to get you fully cleaned all over your face, okay? So I will be using this tool here, okay? So I just want you to hold still for me, okay? Any debris will simply fall off to the side and I will remove it later, okay? So just hold still for me, good. I can tell you take good care of your ears, that's great. Alright, and the other side as well. Yeah. Just gonna hold on here. The pressure, okay? Okay. And how is your hearing in general? Is it okay? Yeah? Can you hear this in both ears? Okay. What about this? Yeah? Okay. Can you close your eyes for me for a second? Okay. Tell me when the sounds stop. Okay. Now tell me in which ear it stops. Again. Okay, lovely. Okay, perfect. So that seems to be wonderful. I will be cleaning your face next. Yeah? Okay. So we're just going to use this cream here. I'm actually going to be giving this to you for your time on Earth, seeing as you're going to be away for roughly 2 months. This will work on your natural skin as well as the mold that we apply on top. Yeah, exactly. So the paint that we will cover you with is essentially like a almost like a tattoo type deal. because it seeps into the skin, but your skin will still be able to absorb this cream. Yes. You still want to get that skincare in, don't you? Yeah. Alright. So, we're just going to apply this like so. Just gently dot that over the face here. Good. So I'm just going to use my hands here, okay, since they're clean. We just want to rub that in. As you can tell, I still have my core temperature from my alien self. So you will notice that humans have a slightly colder touch, okay? So I don't want you to get startled, okay? Okay. Good. Right, let that sit in, okay? And then we're going to go in with a little tissue in a moment. However, that being said, let me just see if I should apply this now or later on. Pure and complex, soothing the complexion, cleansing, apply a few drops. Okay, so after cleansing, okay, we'll do that afterwards. I'm just going to gently wipe that off, just like so. Okay, good. Just hold still for me. Okay. Perfect. We always want to use something on the skin that is very, very soft, since we already deal with a lot of sun and sun rays. We want to make sure that everything is nice and calm for the skin. Okay, good. So then after that, we will apply some of this oily serum. This is the Purifying Power Green Serum, which I believe is from Neptune, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, exactly. That's why it is very cold to the touch. Okay, so we're just going to add a few drops to the skin, like so. And as that settles in, I'm just going to take a different tissue here and then dab the rest in as well. Just dab, 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 and dab, 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 okay, right. You look nicely moisturized, so it's perfect for our next step. Okay, so we're going to take this tub here. This has very special chemical compounds, okay, which will work very nicely with your skin. Okay, we are essentially creating a second layer of skin, and this is going to be covering the half of your eyes. Like I mentioned before, you will still be able to see properly, okay? So you don't have to worry about the pupils, you won't have to worry about the iris getting irritated or anything. This is just simply like a second layer, which doesn't even necessarily have to touch the skin, okay? So the way that this works is we're going to apply it with this tool here, and since it dries very, very quickly, we can also file it a little bit. So we're just going to take that out, quickly close it again. layer it, layer it, layer it, and kind of blend that out with the fingers. Okay. Blend it up here. Okay. So I need you to keep your eyes open. Okay, you can blink of course, but please don't fully close them just yet, because we need to make sure that there is enough space when you blink underneath the fake eye. Okay, good, very good. Right. Just going to okay. Okay. Perfect. Looking very good, very good. Okay. So we're just going to shape these into eyelids here. Okay. Good. Okay, so if you blink with your regular eyes, that should be able to move the others. Can you blink for me? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Can you look up for me? And down. To the right. And your left. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. So then we want to apply some lashes. So we're just going to take these pieces out here, and then we're just going to apply them here, like so, and the other one up here. Okay, blink again for me. Yeah, okay. We'll get the lower lashes sorted later on at the final touches. So, okay, that's looking great. Wonderful. So, before we continue, I actually want to pump a little liquid under your skin. Okay, this is going to change your face shape a little bit. Okay, nothing alarming or anything. This is just something you won't even feel it. It's just to create that, collagen look that everyone's talking about. So essentially just create, since we usually have very, slim faces, we want to add a little more, well, of a pillowy kind of feel to it. Exactly. So it feels softer to the touch and just looks more human. So what we're going to be doing, I need my tool here. Okay. And then we're going to just gently poke in here and fill up the liquid here. Okay. We'll do that on both sides. Okay. Just hold still for me. Good. Okay, and on the other side as well. Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay, lovely. So let's put that back. So should we also add some of this? I don't think you'll need this. This would create the effect of very, very bouncy skin, but I don't know if that's very realistic, seeing as usually it's just up to a certain age that humans have that bounciness. I'd say about maybe 3 or so. So yeah, we might just go with the regular. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, good. So the mold is done. It's looking perfect. Your skin is looking a lot more human, except for the colour right now. So have you looked at the little pamphlet there and decided for a skin colour? Yeah? Okay, perfect. So I'll make sure to let my colleague know so that your ears match. Okay, good. So let's mix that colour up for you. So we need this palette here. We're going to mix a little bit of this. Tap that on there. Then we need a slightly colder tone here. Okay. Like I said, we can't do any purple, green or blue, but there are still within the human skin undertones. Okay, so for instance, the model that I have right now has cold and warm undertones. Can you see them? Yes, exactly. So we could give you a slightly more cool undertone. I feel like due to the weather at the moment being still a little bit cold, we could definitely do that. So let's just mix that together here with the blending tool. Okay, good. Okay, get that covered nicely, just like that. Okay, so I would need you to just close your eyes for this. Okay, I'm going to be gently blotting this all over your face. Okay. Yes, it may look a little bit iridescent at first, but it will completely will turn to a very matte shade. Okay, so you won't have to worry about that. It might take about 5 minutes. Okay, so I just need you to hold still. We're just going to gently blot this in at the top. Okay, good. So the applicator that I'm using is obviously a bright pink, but this is not what your skin will look like, so don't worry. Okay, we don't want you to be too obvious there. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, right. Gonna get that mold in. Good. Perfect. I'm gonna work along the cheekbones and then really get that right up to where your ear is so that there will be no harsh edges later on. Okay, good, wonderful, perfect. Okay, so your model that we will be putting you into pretty much starts at the neck, so we can still change that with our programming. However, we want to make sure that the skin that breathes essentially on your face is well customized to the human suit that you'll be wearing. Okay, good. Right, now as for a human interaction, yes, very important. We'll need to take down some notes here. I'll give you this later on, don't worry. Okay, so here is my pen. Okay, so as a matter of fact, what is the exact date today? Do you happen to know? Yes, perfect. Okay, so when you meet humans, say of the age group 15 to 35, they may know different memes from those who are a little bit younger or maybe a little bit older. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you don't say anything too confusing. Yes, for instance, a lot of the younger ones don't really know 80s and 90s music anymore. So if you reference certain things from certain films or series, you have to really make sure that it was something that everybody knows about. Okay? Yes. Exactly. So everyone knows the show Friends, for instance. I've noticed not many people remember Full House as much. Oh no, I don't think they'll know about that at all, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have shows that everyone likes different things, but I feel like some things are definitely set in stone that everyone knows about them. So here's a list of the recent Netflix adaptations, okay? Well, I don't know if you should be on Twitter or not. It might not be the best idea right now. How about you go on these websites here instead, have a bit of a ponder, and then you come back to me and we compare notes. Perfect, absolutely wonderful. Okay. A good rule of thumb, I'd say, people like cute animals and they like good food. And talking about the weather. Perfect conversation starter. Yes. If in doubt, talk about the weather. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm very, very excited and I hope you will enjoy this wonderful, wonderful experience. I'll be giving you all the other briefings later on, but this was just the first little setup. So I'm very, very thankful and excited, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And if you have any questions, just ask ahead.